new Plector Lab soundboard, and just see what kind of insights he has into the new soundboard and how his products are going to integrate with the new soundboard by Plector Lab. So we got the video ready. We're gonna move over, and yeah, we're gonna do this quick on just a quick on the moment live stream. We're gonna do this a lot more often for all types of new lightsaber news. We always do it on a live stream, so you guys can chime in, leave some comments during the live stream or when the video is offline. But I think that's pretty cool. It makes it much more interesting and interactive. So I'm gonna take a look, and oh, my chat screen is all over the place, so make it a bit smaller. I don't know why that keeps happening, but it does. Kind of annoying. So this is Rob Petkow, his official YouTube channel. Please subscribe to him, and you can watch the video there as well. So I'm gonna kick it off. Here we go. I have no idea what's in the video. First time I'm watching it myself, and a lot of people recommended me to take a look. Genesis Custom Sabers.
Awesome. Hi, welcome back to Genesis Custom Sabers, and I have a very exciting announcement to make. Starting this week, all of my production series sabers, as they're in stock, are going to come standard with the brand new Crystal Focus 10. This is an exceptional new sound card, brand new platform from the ground up, retaining all the same quality and familiar features that we know and love with the Crystal Focus, and a whole lot more. A first among which that you might have already picked up is NeoPixel. Crystal Focus can now properly drive Plector Pixel blades and NeoPixel technology. It's ready to go. The other thing that you might be able to hear.
Nice. Smooth swing is crazy.
Smooth swing. The Crystal Focus 10 now has a variation of Thexter's original algorithm that Irv has designed and custom made for a Plector Labs version of smooth swing, if the sound font is equipped for it. And all of my sound fonts, the 6 of them that come with the same.
Congratulations with the new job. Awesome. When are you gonna start?
Are equipped for smooth swing. I think there's a total of like 18 sound fonts on here. Of course, you can change sound fonts change color by holding or tapping both buttons at the same time. Spectrum. You enter the spectrum. A little different than I had set up before. You turn the saber like a motorcycle throttle, and you can dial in.
I like this better than the vertical
colors you want, and when you finally get there,
this is cool.
The color you want.
But we have seen this on the NEC soundboards, so it's not new. It definitely was on the neck boards for a long time, and it didn't work great though. I have to say, my personal opinion.
The auxiliary button, just tap it, and it'll save that. Or you can hold down the auxiliary button.
Nice.
Where was that code?
Coming Monday, more money for sabers. Woohoo!
Now you're in the blade
Congrats,
profile.
man.
So as
awesome.
You rotate the saber, you can get to the variations of
the
blade
flame
profile,
from Sabercraft. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have to check it out myself as well.
To set it, lock it in, you just tap the aux button.
Nice.
Now
that's the blade profile.
Blade profile set up with that sound font. If you want to navigate to another sound font, hold.
I need to say one thing. His background is amazing. Look at that. His backdrop is truly amazing. So cool.
Down the auxiliary button until you're in the menu. Once you're in the menu, there's like I said, over 18 sound fonts, as many as your sound card or your SD card can hold. You can navigate down the list by tapping the aux button. You can navigate up the list by tapping the activation button. When you get to the sound font you want, you just hold down the auxiliary button.
This is the Plector Labs new soundboard. The Crystal Focus X. CFX.
Corbon sound font. Let's see if we can get a nice tap both buttons to get spectrum, and we can dial in a nice.
Oh, that clicking sound is not getting old with me. I like it a lot.
And again, you'll hear the smooth swing sounds are different with the different sound fonts.
Sounds really good.
One more thing I want to show you. I'm going to navigate to the menu.
Sound bank selection.
Go to my Hoth sound font. Lock it in. Let's get another.
Yeah.
Change the color. Something a little more suitable to the Hoth sound font. There we go.
I love this color, by the way. One of my favorite colors.
But Irv has managed to do a combo hybrid style. So when you swing it hard, it plays the regular swing sounds from the old sound font.
Okay, okay.
And when you move it slowly, you get your smooth swing. So it's very dynamic. And of course,
Wow.
you can utilize the spin. And of course, you can set the sensitivity, so you have to swing it really hard in order to get the swing sounds to engage. Otherwise, it's just regular smooth swing.
Okay.
A whole bunch of features that this sound card has and can do that are not in this video. I encourage any users to go download the manual when it's available and look at the videos from Plector Labs to see what kinds of capabilities your saber will have now that it comes with the Crystal Focus version 10. And perhaps one of the most interesting and best new features for the Crystal Focus version 10 is that it's going to be upgradable by the user. So let's say you buy a saber from me, and 2 months down the road, Irv at Plector Labs comes out with all kinds of really cool new animations for the Plector Pixel. Well, all you have to do is download the new firmware, put it on an SD card, pop it in your saber, follow the instructions with pressing of buttons, and then you're ready to go. You've upgraded your firmware. You can load the new
That's so
package on
easy,
with the new
guys.
features
That's
and
really
the
a
new
big
parameters and
positive
instructions,
change.
and your saber will do all the brand new things without having to replace the sound card. Very exciting times here at Genesis Custom Sabers. Proud to be partnering with Plector Labs in the Crystal Focus version 10 sound card and bringing it to you in all of my sabers. Thanks again for watching.
Nice, guys.
Let's
That's
get going.
really cool. Okay, so we go to the main screen and some more questions. Oh my gosh. Now the chat here messed up. Sorry, guys. Give me a seckie. Fix that really fast. And then, not too long after, I have to hide out. I have to go out because I'm gonna look for a new car. I need to purchase a car for my work and family, and so I'm gonna do that very shortly. But I just want to make this video really quick for you guys so we can discuss it a little bit. All oh, sorry, this is hard to read for me. All I got is trying to corner the market to exclusive deals with Hey CS and Vader's Vault. That's why we need the Profi board to keep the prices reasonable. Yeah, but now this board, the new the Crystal Focus X board, is available for everybody, retail and of course for Vader's Vault, etc. So they don't have the exclusivity anymore. It's gone. There's no more exclusivity for Vader's Vault and Genesis Custom Sabers. They don't have the crystal shard anymore. So they're on the same playing field as any sabersmith going forward that install lightsabers with that soundboard. So that's a good thing. Of course, they get a good discount. I heard retail that soundboard will cost around $85, which is an amazing price, a really good price. That definitely is gonna make me reconsider certain purchases for certain hilts, because I had lined up a whole list of lightsabers that I'm building very soon, and yeah, that soundboard is definitely gonna change my perception on some of the builds that I originally wanted to do. But I think a Profi board over time maybe becomes more cheaper, and with the Profi board it's a bit hard because it all depends on how big the batch is they're gonna make or who's gonna make it. Like if you make 4 or 5,000 Profi boards in a single batch, then the price per unit is really low. In a, what was it, sub $45, I believe, with well, originally with so-called sabers. I think those are the prices we're talking about. So slashing the price by half from the Crystal Focus X, that will be probably be one of the ways to keep that board really yeah, I say that competitive against the Plector Labs board, because Plector Labs basically took a lot of things that we already seen on the Teensy and Profi boards, on the open source boards basically, and integrated those features in his own with his own swing basically on the Plector Labs soundboard. So a lot of that stuff have been moved over from the open source to his product as well, and he made his price very competitive, and he just got rid of all the mediocre boards, in my opinion, that were just limited on purpose, and I don't like those boards. So it's really good, really good. We will see. I don't know. I mean, $85 for a Crystal Focus 8. I don't think he's gonna do much with the Nano Biscotti anymore. I mean, if we still do Nano Biscotti, damn sure it has to be under $40. But nobody's gonna buy a $40 Nano Biscotti because Profi board is roughly the same price, well, $60, and Profi board does everything that the Crystal Focus X can do. Sort of. Well, not everything, in more or less the same lines. And of course, for $20 more, you have a Plectalab soundboard, the Crystal Focus X. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna do much with the Nana Biscotti. To be honest, I think but that's why I think the Crystal Focus came down in price as well. It's just he just streamlined everything into a single board instead of having four different boards. I don't think maybe make he will make still a Pico Crumble equivalent, a very cheap entry level board for low end cheap budget lightsaber builds. But I think at this price point, the Nano Biscotti doesn't have any any reason to stay alive with the CFX soundboard price. So and of course, the official vendors like Vader's Vault, etc., will get that soundboard for a lot cheaper. They probably pay $25, $30 ish. So because they buy bigger batches and they're official partners. So I'm pretty sure Placta Labs gives them a really good deal for those soundboards. So that's why they can slash their own prices. But yeah. Anyway, it looks really good from Rob or Genesis Custom Sabers. Definitely excited for the board. Um, we have to see how it's going to pan out against the open source, etc. But I think Earth definitely felt the heat from the open source soundboards, and that's why we're seeing all these things happening because there's a response that he needed to make in order to stay competitive in this market with the soundboard. So yeah, it will be interesting to see because the profit margins are now different, etc. And the costs to make these boards, I don't know if they're the same as the Crystal Focus or he just added so much profit margin in those soundboards. Yeah, that's why they initially were $150, but even now with the CFX at $85, he still makes a big profit. So I don't know if he initially in the past went for extreme big profits margins or for some reason making that same chipset soundboard in the same type of fashion is now a lot cheaper, which I don't think. So I don't know where it comes from, but somewhere um, he's comfortable by selling the CFX soundboard at $85 retail. At least those were the prices that people were talking about. So I don't know if that's the final price, but so yeah, somewhere down the line, he makes either big concessions or he just made crazy amounts of profit margins. I don't know. But we will see. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna almost head out. I will be back later tonight because got a whole bunch of new tools for the custom lightsaber building, and I'm gonna move them over tonight, and then we're gonna take a look at that because I got some really cool new tools, and they're gonna help me tremendously. And I think I'm so happy that I got these. They were not cheap, but I'm happy to have them. So they will be coming tonight. I think CFX is smaller board than the old CF board, so probably makes it cheaper. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I heard it's roughly the same size as the Crystal Shard, right? Which was a bit smaller than the Nano Biscotti. So let's say it's around the Nano Biscotti size. So yeah, no profit boards, not going anywhere. Absolutely not. No, 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 definitely not. I think profit board just no, there must be enough people that keep making these batches in order to keep the cost down. That's the thing. Profit board is of course open source and everybody can produce those boards, but who is willing to invest enough money to make a big batch to bring down the price of the profit boards? Because if they're gonna keep selling them at $60 a profit board, and everybody can get their hands on a Plactor Labs Crystal Focus X, then of course I think the Crystal Focus X is gonna be the most bought lightsaber soundboards because it's a $20 difference, but you have those more advanced, user-friendly interfaces on the lightsaber itself, and that's already a big selling point. Um, but yeah, absolutely, we need more competition. I just think the profit board competition is gonna be a bit lower now because you need people that invest a lot of money to make a batch of those profit boards, like let's say 5,000, 10,000 pieces, to get them under the 50 US dollar retail. Only then they will be very strongly competing against the Crystal Focus X. If they're in the 50, 45 to $50 price range. If they can be in that price range, they're definitely competitive with the CFX. But I mean, if it's indeed on $85 the CFX, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be hard to compete. It's gonna be hard to compete because Rob has the financial backing. He has the investments from Vader's Vault, etc., to keep producing those boards on a very large scale, on very big batches, and that is something that with Profit Board is harder. So the manufacturing cost of Profit Boards is maybe a potential issue because who's willing to invest that much money out of their own pocket and then start selling those boards at that certain price point like Carl does. He makes batches of those profit boards, and I think he sells them around $50 now. But he also will start his own soundboards for the Verso soon, so I don't think he will be very keen on selling the profit board as much as he does now. So KR Sabers will be one source less to get your hands on affordable profit boards because KR Sabers, Wonder Force are one of the few Saber companies that or Saber individuals that spend a lot of money to invest in a batch of profit boards and then resell them at a certain fixed price. And yeah, um, it's going to be a bit tougher now. I think for the profit board and open source boards. I hope it's gonna, for some reason or how whatever, they can produce them really cheap and affordable, and they keep coming to the market for sub 45 $50 to compete with the with the Plexiglass board. Otherwise, we're getting back in the monopoly again till there's another way to for the masses to get their hands on produced mass open source boards, of course. Anyway, well, let's see. I'm gonna head out, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will be back later tonight. And thank you for watching. See you guys. Have a good one. Bye bye. See you.